when you don't heal from narcissistic abuse inflicted upon you from your family and childhood, you're going to keep attracting people in your friendships and in your love life that are narcissistic. It's always going to be one-sided because that's what you were used to. And until you realize that this is not how you were supposed to be living, like that you deserve better. Until you realize that you deserve better, you're going to keep on repeating it. Keep on repeating it. God's going to keep on sending you people with the same personality traits that you just cannot stand. I wrote down a list. Communication with them both. Feeling like I have to suppress my excellence. Yes. You can call me cocky. I don't care. I know I can sing. I got so much honey. Yeah, that's my jam. Do 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 do. I got a sweeter song than the birds and the trees. I should stop singing this before they demonetize me. But feeling like, that's one of the things. I literally, you can call me a fool. Y'all can call me a dead ass fool for this. But I be feeling like that I shouldn't even sing as much because I fear that they're going to be jealous of my singing voice. So I wouldn't even sing all the time. I would hold my singing voice in. Mind you, y'all, my upbringing was that of a very imbalanced throat chakra upbringing. Like I was very much in an environment where my family kept trying to convince me that, that I wasn't good enough, that I was dumb, that I couldn't do anything right. And whenever I would speak up, I would always attack whatever came out of my mouth, no matter what it was. So I'm still healing. I'm still going through that throat chakra healing, baby. And that just speaks volumes about the type of people that I'm around, that I fear being excellent. I love my singing voice. And people who hear it, they love it too. And I'm suppressing a gift that God gave me. Because any artistic talent is a gift. I'm suppressing that because I know that the people around me are too immature. So that's just ridiculous. I know it's ridiculous. I know. That's why I blocked them. Okay? So another issue with communication was walking on eggshells because of their insecurities, immaturity, and trauma. Like I said before. A friend kept asking me, what are you going to do for work? What are you going to do for work? Now that you quit your job, where are you going to work? All of my damn business. I blocked you. Why are you asking me that? And I responded with, but I pretty much was saying how I'm going in another direction. And I want to do something that makes me happy. And I pretty much said, how did I word it? I said, I told myself that when I quit, I'm going to stop doing things that make me miserable. I said that. And then, I'm intuitive. I'm an empath. I can feel a certain kind of energy. And I felt this energy of like intimidation and jealousy, this feeling of like, and then she started like trying to sing so that I wouldn't finish saying what I wanted to say. Because there was like music playing and she was trying to sing to the song to make sure that I wouldn't finish what I was trying to say. Do y'all know how freaking negative that is? And I feel like I need to say the reason why her singing to the music like that was a red flag for me was because, she was ready to dig and pry into my business. But once she got my answer, which was wholesome, then she kind of like backed out, and that's toxic to me. I could tell that she wanted my response to be that of a victim-like response, which is what she's used to. That's how she acts. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to her working the job that we both, we worked at the same place. That's where we met. We all worked at the same place. And her perspective was very melancholic and I don't know what I want to do with my life. And I'm just so depressed and this job makes me depressed. And then here I am like, yeah, I'm not going to do this anymore. I can't work a job that makes me miserable. And it's like, she didn't have a response because she really wanted me to respond like a melancholic victim, like she often does with her jobs and her life. Yeah, she expected for me to
quit and then be like, now what do I do? I don't know what my purpose is. You know, she didn't expect for me to speak with so much purpose. And I have to give this advice to you all, ladies and gentlemen. If you have a friend that is intimidated by the fact that you know your purpose, you need to get rid of them ASAP, because they're eventually going to say or do things that are damaging to you in order to try to stifle your growth and stop your success. And I mean this. This is serious. This has happened to me in the past. So be careful.
I'm sure y'all know. This really is a lesson for me. But then again, I'm on camera talking about it, so now it's a lesson for you all too. Whoever's going through something similar to this. It's toxic. It's freaking toxic. And that's why I just make me feel uncomfortable just thinking about it. That's why I blocked them. So another and this is both of them, by the way, feeling like I need to walk on eggshells, like feeling like that I have to filter what I say because then they're going to be all triggered because of their traumas and their insecurities and whatever. Weak people. You know, I didn't used to think black people could be weak like that. This is no disrespect to any other race. I have met strong people of all races. I've met some strong people. Okay, I'm not saying that other races can't be strong, but I'm just saying that black people, we went through a whole lot. And you would think that we would be like mega strong because of what we went through. So I'm like, y'all black, why y'all acting like this? A person suggesting over and over again, go see a psychiatrist. Go see a psychiatrist. You're always creating an excuse as to why you can't see a psychiatrist. But then you go on to do the next thing that I put on this list, which is trauma dumping. I am sorry that you went through that in your childhood, but you do not have the right to dump that on me and try to demand that I fix that problem for you and comfort you through that and walk on eggshells around that particular thing. Just because you refuse to do the inner work to heal from that. I do not deserve to have to suffer because of your trauma that you refuse to do something with. You could take your trauma and be victorious with it, and you choose not to do that. Because you have this friend that you can complain to, and she'll just say, there. I know it's so hard to be you, isn't it? I don't have to do the work. I don't have to heal. I don't have to do shadow work. I don't have to go to a therapist because I have this sweet, empathetic friend that's just going to take all my crap when I need for my crap to be taken. When I can't deal with my crap, I can just call her and vomit all of this stuff onto her, and she'll just take it, despite her having a whole lot of other stuff to deal with. And I was watching Bishop T.D. Jakes recently, and he touched up on this exact thing. And he said, it was something that he said about, you know, over time, the person that you kept calling and pretty much complaining to, they eventually distanced themselves from you because they have issues of their own. And he pretty much was going on and saying that. And I just resonated like it wasn't nobody's business, because at that exact time, I'm going through that same thing. That's why I'm blocking these friends. Because somebody please shout. Shout if you get it. Shout if you're in the same situation. I keep drinking water because I keep feeling this tingling in my throat. It's uncomfortable. This often happens when I do videos with the tingling in my throat, because I get so excited that I start speaking really loud. And then I surprise myself because I'm like, dang, girl. You know, something I also notice when I film my videos, I'm a lot louder on camera than what I used to be when I first started YouTube. And I think it's just because I have a lot more confidence being on camera than what I used to have when I first started out in 2018. I just want to say that real quick. But the next thing that we're going to move on to is anxious attachment style. That was the next thing that I had an issue with these two friends. And I'm going to make a video specifically with this title called Anxious Attachment Style and go deeper into this. But it pretty much is when a person, instead of having a connection with that person, they have an attachment to that person. And so these friends, they don't have a real like connection with me. They don't actually try to get to know me. Like, how are you going to be like, I love you and oh, you're my best friend, but I don't feel that you're my best friend. I don't feel that. It's like, yeah, we'll get into that anxious attachment style for another video. And the next thing is no longer wanting to be convenient. I realized that I was always convenient. I was always I was always convenient. I was always a person that was easy to reach out to. Whenever this person wanted me, I was there. And this person, whenever I would get on the phone, didn't really seem to be concerned about anything that I had going on. But as soon as they would get on the phone, they would go on a rant about, oh, my boyfriend, I'm so in love, and oh, my boyfriend, and just, oh, my physical body, and I feel sick, and just complaining and dumping your physical issues on me, dumping your trauma on me, but don't really seem to care about what the F I got going on in my personal situation. Yet you feel that it is appropriate to come to my place unannounced because I wasn't texting you back and calling you back on your terms. So, yeah, this is quite a long video, but I wanted to make this video all in all to say that if God or the universe or your oversoul or your higher self, or maybe your mama or your daddy, is telling you that you need to stop hanging out with a particular group of friends, you need to listen. You may have this mindset of, but we have so much fun together. I can be my silly self with them. Like, I can't get rid of them. So-and-so just bought me this. You know, she just bought me a birthday gift. I can't. But when y'all actually get to having a serious conversation, they disappear. In the middle of the conversation, their presence disappears. What do you do with that? What do you do with a friendship like that where they're pretty much trying to buy your friendship? That's what, my real friend told me when I described this situation to him. He said, have you ever heard the term buying your friendship? And I'm like, And that's what it was. Money does not make you a real friend. Quality time makes that person a real friend. Okay, so that's all I have for you all today. I filmed 2 videos today, so my throat is feeling pretty raw. But give this video a thumbs up and share it with your friends. I love you all. Please love your damn self. If there's anybody that you choose to give love to, it really does need to be yourself. Because it is hard to be in any relationship when you don't love yourself. Because you're going to always be wanting validation and always be desperate. You're always going to be desperate for love and attention. And no matter how much love and attention you get, you're still going to feel unfulfilled because it's called self-confidence and self-esteem for a reason. So, yeah, take that how it needs to be taken. I love you all. Bye.